You already know. Yo, what's up, Chris?
I wasn't even ready, bro. We keeping that in. We keeping that in.
Hold on, let me finish.
So how's your day been, bro?
My day is good, as you can see. My team has been winning, so my day's been the city.
I mean, I see you got a Knicks sweater going on there.
Bro, like it's just it's been an incredible feeling. And on my Twitter, I like to thank all you guys.
Bro, we got the cookies real quick.
Listen, let me cover it because you know YouTube. But I got agua today. Yo, you just couldn't wait, right? You just had to take them out.
No, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so the city right now is well, for me in my opinion, the Knicks is playing great basketball right now, and I'm loving it. And I know all those people that was saying, oh hey, look, yeah, that's the volume. It's the volume and the rewind button. Yo, all these malfunctions, bro. It was come on, man.
Buffalo. I'm gonna stop you. Oh shit.
You guys see. You already know that's we know.
It's the trash snap.
We gotta have that. We gotta have the infamous T, bro.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so the Knicks been playing great basketball, and it's amazing to see because we been getting so much hate and so much disrespect from the people. Now, right now, everybody's excited about the Brooklyn Nets because Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and stuff like that. I understand, two superstars who can give you 30 and 40 any night. Yeah, that's that's pretty cool. But then here's the thing: there's egos. This Knicks team, there's no egos. Everybody's playing a role. Everybody know their role. We have a good coach in Tom Thibodeau, who's a great defensive coach. He used to be a coach in Minnesota and Chicago, for those who don't know.
So, you're trying to say, you feel like the team is, all together now?
Yeah, because in the past, we would see something similar, and then the Knicks would just, fall off the wagon.
I remember the days, bro, back, when I was in, elementary school, middle school, especially high school, the Knicks would get trashed on OG. Carmelo Anthony would get that hate too, bro.
And your man would drop 40, and it would be like if he just dropped one, and it's come on, man. Yeah, come on, man. It was ridiculous. But overall, though, the energy is really good. We beat the Utah Jazz the other day. It was a great game. They was down 15, I think in the third quarter or the second, one of the two, and they just bounced back. They just fought. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Austin Rivers, for dropping 14 points in the fourth quarter. I'm sorry, Miss Rivers. I know you was mad at Austin Rivers because he came home from a long road trip and he wanted to get back in the gym, but that led to a W for the team.
We're just looking at the camera if someone's there, bro.
Because I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to you, man. But now that we got that out the way, let's get political. Ooh, my, Chris. What is What is going on in Washington?
So, if you're not aware, if you're not watching the news, if you're under a rock, my nigga, oh shit.
We can bleep that out.
But on some real shit, what's going on in Washington right now?
Yeah.
The fact that so many, I'm gonna just put it plain out there, so many white people to the Capitol, and just started creating a disaster in there, bro.
So let me ask you, Chris.
To look at, it was embarrassing.
So it was no black people. It was just all white people.
From what I see on Twitter and on social media, bro, I see the majority is white people. Trump supporters. I'm not gonna lie, maybe there were black people in there in the mix, black Trump supporters, but from what I was seeing, it was just pure white people. I don't want to call. I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm calling you out. Like, I feel like this was necessary to happen because everybody knew that there was like a separation between like colored people and then the white people, but now it's like blatantly clear. Like, yo, everybody's aware. Like, oh shit, like
right.
there's a separation now. Like, you could tell, cause like let's be honest, if it were colored folks going to the Capitol, the way they were going towards the Capitol and stuff, it would have got shot, bro.
That's it's crazy because I'm just speaking and off my opinion. Honestly, I honestly, Chris, I thought Washington was, or especially the White House. I thought that was the most secure place. I thought it was the most secure place in the world. And it's just funny how I go on Twitter, right? I go on Twitter and I see pictures of people taken with the statues. People walking through the hallways with flags. You seeing smoke screens, and I'm just like, wow, you can like really see the privilege, To all my listeners out there, I just want to let you guys know that when we do these type of stories, we're not attacking one specific kind of audience. We try to address everything with the most respect.
We're just trying to be real. We're trying to like put what we're seeing, and like we're trying to be as like, oh man, fuck it.
We just being real. Yeah. This is the conversation. We don't want to have anything with you guys. We want to be up straight and forward, and we're gonna cover everything the best way we can. Right. I feel like America, we need to get it together. Like, now it's to the point now. Like, if I was a world leader or a president, and I'm looking from the outside, I'm looking at America, I'm alive.
Right.
I'm alive.
I bet you Vladimir Putin is laughing right now.
Because, Chris, it's a joke.
Yeah, it definitely is a joke, bro.
It's a joke, man. How am I supposed to trust you as a government or Congress to make decisions for what's best for this country, and you can't even take seriously? Like, it's
you
Chris.
Can't control your own people.
Exactly. And Chris, it's videos where you see the cops letting the people in. Like, they have them. Like, they got them gated up. But you see when they be like, okay, you could just go right. Just go right over here. That's crazy.
Insane, bro.
That's crazy.
Insane.
And Biden haven't even took office yet. His inauguration is coming up soon.
I think they already like pretty much.
What you think might happen? That's interesting. Knowing this is happening in the month of January.
Right now, what I think is gonna happen. Well, I mean, it already happened. Let's be honest. Trump is not gonna be in office. They're already working their way to like try to get him out of there, bro. Let's be honest.
I give it to him. He's a crybaby. I ain't never.
Just a sore loser, man.
Like. And it's funny because I seen a tweet. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the comment section. Right. I seen a tweet that says that he actually tweeted something that was supposed to happen. I think this happened January 6th, right?
I don't know.
Well, I seen it. It could be wrong. I'm just doing research. The best of my ability. But it was he said something similar to like what was supposed to happen, and it kind of did. Like but we have to do better. Like we still going through this. This pandemic rate is still rising as we speak.
Yeah, and now we got the whole new COVID strain.
And I still don't know much about it. I don't know anything about this COVID strain.
It's already hit New York State, though.
And we still haven't even got over the regular COVID. Like
we're now getting over the regular COVID, but it's not even. Well, not really, because it's just a vaccine.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's still crazy because my thing is, Chris, why did it take a pandemic to hit for people to be like, oh well, let me wash my hands thoroughly, consistently, or this should have been not for nothing. Okay, I don't want to mess with nobody's free will because you should be allowed to do whatever you please. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
But I think this should have been like planted like years ago. Like, think about China. Was it China or Tokyo? that wear masks on a daily basis. I think it's China, right?
I think we shouldn't go down that rabbit hole, but yeah, like no, I know what you. I think I know what you're talking about, bro. I know
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like we're diving way too deep into shit that we don't know. So
I know, guys. I'm just passionate, man. I just want to make sure.
I don't want to give out misinformation and stuff. I don't want to be that type of guy.
All right,
Yeah.
but I understand. I understand. You know, I just
But don't get me wrong. We'll probably do more research as we go, but like,
right.
I don't want to like
Hey,
dive into
yeah.
shit that we don't know and then give people the wrong impression about
We
us and like stuff like that.
We still learning, guys. It's episode 2. Trust me, we're gonna get better as we grow.
Right.
All right. So, Chris, let me ask you something. What inspires you to wake up in the morning? Like, I hit a chord there for a moment.
What?
I hit.
Bro.
He like, I need some juice after that.
Shit. So let's talk about like inspiration, bro.
Okay.
So then, like, what do you think it is to you? Like, what does it mean to you, inspiration? Like, is it a thing where like multiple factors come into play, or is it just like one person that inspires you or something like that? I don't know.
That's a good question. To answer that, inspiration to me is just life. Inspiration could be the water outside, the concrete, the trees.
Word?
It's because I see the world. I see the world like a piece of land that's full of opportunity.
Right.
You know, just like plants grow. You know how you plant the seed and then grow, or like I feel like the world is like your opportunity.
Yeah.
You just gotta have the right mindset and have the right work ethic, so that way you can be able to accomplish that. Because I feel like we're in a world where if you go to a person and be like, it could be the most weirdest thing ever. It could be like, hey, I wanna take sticks and turn it into a puppet, or I wanna something funny, like I want to take a long do-rag and turn it into a rope. And, people will laugh at it, but now I realize that, that could potentially be something that could change the world,
Yeah, it's like the little things that like people take for granted that maybe sometimes, it could sprout into something more.
I feel like a lot of people lack imagination, and they take it as, oh, well, let me not say they take it as, some take it as like, oh, imagination is something that, kids usually have, or, and that's not necessarily true. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the goal in life is for you to live happy.
Word.
Like
everybody's striving to.
Right. So whatever idea you have, no matter how crazy it may sound, go for it. Because you got to understand, you're not going to be able to please everybody.
We're not encouraging people to do violent shit.
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
No.
Let's just put it out there.
No violence.
We're just saying, if it's something where it's not doing harm to others, and and you think it's a good idea, then go for it, man. As long as you're not hurting nobody, or you're not like offending anybody, just go for it, man.
Right. That's it. I'm not, like Chris said, we're not encouraging violence. Nothing like that. We just want you to use your creative mind and just bring something different to the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the world nowadays is lacking a lot of originality.
For sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like.
I mean, it's pretty hard to be original.
Why you say that? That's it.
I don't know, man. Like, because everybody's mostly doing the same thing now. You know what I'm saying? Like a good example is like all these YouTubers.
Okay.
All these YouTubers, they use kind of like if you notice, like they have this like a set of they have a formula that they have set. Like they have specific ways of editing that they have set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you start realizing like, oh, like this person is using the same format as this person. I think at the end of the day, like what it comes down to, especially nowadays, like in order to be kind of original, is like you have to have a personality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like let's take rapping as an example. like a lot of rap that you hear today is like it pretty much sounds the same. But I think what like makes most of these rappers nowadays like successful is that each one has a personality outside of the medium. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, you got the Lil Baby who like has his own personality. You got who else? Like I don't know.
The Baby.
The Baby. You got Trippie Redd. You got Tekashi 6ix9ine, bro. You got fuck, who else, bro? People, bro, because it's like J. Cole, bro.
J. Cole.
Personality, bro.
No, I mean, but you pretty much nailed like, you know, the top, you know, artists.
You got Young Boy, NBA.
Right, NBA Young Boy, you know, and
you got Boogie. But like what I'm trying to say, like they all kind of sounded similar, but at the end of the day, what attracts people to them is their personality. You know what I'm saying? Like they put some form of their personality into like their music, and that makes them stand out in a way. That's
good.
And I think that's how you become original. If you put your personality, at least nowadays.
No.
That's my take on it.
It's, you know what that remind me of? And it reminds me of back in WWF days where the gimmicks was like really like for instance,
Gimmicks was crazy.
Take instance.
Wasn't Hulk Hogan in WWF? Didn't he start there?
I think so.
Like a VHS tape, like of
you said VHS.
Yeah, way back.
That's way back.
Yeah, I remember I had a VHS tape, bro. Like, I think it was just like one night of like, you know, a show, and they were just showing a bunch of wrestlers from like back in the day and stuff. And I think I'm not sure. You guys can correct me in the comments, but like I think Hulk Hogan, I seen him there. I don't know.
Damn. I mean, yeah, you could not. Hey, who knows? But I remember like watching The Rock, right? And I learned so much. Bro, The Rock.
I thought he started in WWE.
Bro, The Rock started. Oh my God, yo, The Rock started in WWF, bro.
Bro, I did not know.
Oh my goodness, bro.
I always seen him in WWE, bro.
Bro, he started WWF, the Attitude Era. That's
I didn't know he was in there.
Yo, we about to cancel Chris on episode 2, bro. We about to cancel him, man. We about to cancel him.
I thought he was in WWE.
But I used to watch The Rock, and I used to try to take The Rock's charisma, and watch him because his energy and his showmanship was just so amazing. Like he could really connect with the people.
Like the moment you saw The Rock come into like the ring, you felt his presence,
bro. The moment he just know, like he just like I feel like he could just smell the people's aura. Like
who else had like a big ass gimmick that was like crazy? Triple H, bro.
You see this water?
It's time to play the game.
Now the only problem I had with Triple H was the fact that
stop playing, bro.
Yo, that's what I used to never get. I'm like, yo, this man is like literally spitting on people. That's when I knew that having a title is like really big, because this man was spit. These people would pay money for these tickets just to get spit on by Triple H. Like,
Jeff Hardy, bro.
Oh, doom.
And especially the face paint and all that.
Yeah, but Jeff Hardy was he
really outshined his brother, bro.
Yeah, he did. He became champion a few times. Yeah, Jeff Hardy was lit, bro.
I was tight in that I Quit match for CM Punk back in, I think it was like.
Oh, let me tell you, yo, CM Punk.
You got so much hate.
That's my guy right there. Yo, I love CM Punk, bro.
If we're talking about like old CM Punk.
No, we talking about. Okay, when you say old CM Punk, are you talking about CM Punk with
before like the whole altercation between him and Jeff Hardy? Cause I fucking hated CM Punk after he fucking made Jeff Hardy quit, bro.
Bro, CM Punk. Let me tell you something. I became a CM Punk fan, and cause I was watching something. It was like a documentary about what happened between him and the WWE, something like that. So WWE went off the air, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I think he was. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think CM Punk was told that he was going to be let go, or Vince McMahon was telling him not to do certain things. And CM Punk is like, bro, I don't want to be limitless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he did something called a pipe bomb, and everybody was calling it a pipe bomb. That's when you like take control, you know, and just say what you want, you know, without following the script. And he was like going off on the WWE and Raw, and then I guess like Vince didn't have a problem with it, but you know Vince was like, you know what, let's try to roll with it. And then like each time, CM Punk just got more bold with his words and what he was saying about the WWE and how things was being run and how the booking and the shows should be written better. Like he was like really pressing, and that's when I started becoming a CM Punk fan, because I like stuff like that. I like somebody that's willing to take that sleep, that sacrifice that nobody else don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? And then you really start seeing his character. Like he reminded me, like, okay, nobody's like Stone Cold. Of course, nobody's like, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin is Stone Cold Steve Austin at the end of the day. But CM Punk, the way how he was like coming at the authority of WWE, coming at Triple H, coming at Vince, coming at Steph, and all that, it gave me that Stone Cold Steve Austin vibe when Stone Cold just ain't give no. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give none. And he was just doing him. Right. So, like, you know, like, so what I'm trying to say is, guys, is that, you know, inspiration could come from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It could come from video games, wrestling, a book, you know, don't ever be afraid to, like, you know, watch something and learn and try to, like, turn it into something that, you know, you think you could create on your own. You know, because, all right, you're right, Chris. Like you said, you're right. Originality is hard. It is.
Especially nowadays, though. Like, well, I don't want to, like, sound like a broken record or anything, but, like, it's just the truth, bro. Like,
right. It's okay.
It's like, let's say.
Let me ask you a question, right? Right. So you do your interviews.
Oh yeah, word.
Right.
I'm about to put that in the description below.
Yo, guys, when I mean like, this guy and his interviews, you're gonna see when you.
Shout out to my boy Andrew Callahan from All Gas No Breaks.
Hey.
Hope you watch
That's fire.
That's
fire.
Yo, Andrew, please watch this.
Nah, don't do that. I ain't looking at it.
I ain't feel like that, dog. Nah.
Yo. Nah.
Yeah, man, you made me look bad, bro.
Nah, it's funny because now to speak on him, it's funny. Let's speak on him for a moment, because he's the reason why, if you want to be honest, him and Joe Rogan is the reason why we got the influence and inspiration to do this podcast. So tell me, like, what made you get into No Gas No Breaks? Like, how did you discover it?
No Gas No Breaks.
Oh, my bad. I probably said.
Yo, No Gas No Breaks. Damn, bro. You fucked up at the beginning.
I know. I probably caused a car crash somewhere. Somebody probably went into a pole or something, or ran into a deer. Excuse me.
Nah, but like, getting back on the topic, like,
Yeah.
the thing was, like, at first when I first started watching him, right, I found like his funny videos. Oh shit. I saw his funny videos first, right? So
Yeah.
he had like this video called Burning Man, and then it went to I forget the order, but it was Florida Man, and that I saw like those funny videos and stuff. And then when he got to like the whole thing of George Floyd, where he was like in the protests and all that, like showing stuff that people weren't seeing from actual news media and stuff, made me go like, damn, like it's cool how he's showing two sides of like the whole like of America. He's showing, you know, like kind of like the more absurd aspect of it, but then he's also talking about the more serious stuff at the same time, and creating this like I don't know, like this cool, like I don't know, it's hard to kind of like explain, because it's just so fucking cool, bro. Like, to be able to see how the American culture is, and then seeing how you know like how also, like, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but like,
No, it's good. I hear you. He's pretty much giving you insight on what's going on in man. He's like in the field. Like,
he's like really,
this guy is like, and like the guy he's talking about, he's in the field. Like during like the whole what was it in Minnesota for George Floyd?
Yeah.
The riot, he was in the field.
He was in there, bro. He was in there.
You know?
And he recently went to the Proud Boys, which is, if you really think about it, it's like a white supremacist group.
Okay.
So, and he was just in there. Like, he really put himself in a situation where it's like pretty much he could get fucked up.
Yeah.
And he was showing us like how they are, and like I feel like his way of doing it is just like he's trying to make you understand.
Yeah.
Like, he's not trying to like promote anything any of them, but it's just more of a thing. Like, he's just trying to show you like their viewpoint, where they're coming from. You don't have to agree with them, but it's just like you see where they're coming from. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why they think this way, and it's just so cool to me to see that. And that's why I was like, maybe I could do something like that, but like in New York City, because I feel like every person that I've been seeing, like especially on Instagram, they do mostly funny stuff when it comes to New York, and it's mostly them doing like gimmicks, doing like skits, which there's nothing wrong with that. Those are funny as fuck, bro. I'd be dying to those.
Right.
But my thing is like, there's so much more to New York City, bro. Like, nobody's talking about the homelessness in New York City. Nobody's talking about the gentrified areas in New York City. Nobody's talking about the hate groups that are active in New York City, bro. Like, there's certain things that nobody's talking about. And it's just crazy to me that they exist like right next to me, I was so surprised like when I found out like New York has like, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw there was like 47 active hate groups, I think, in New York City or New York State.
40? You said 47?
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, like, and then some of them are like just like
you don't even know this.
Yeah, like, and they're near us. Like, I'm not talking about this is like oh, like only Manhattan or anything. This is like right in your neighborhood, dog. Like, we're talking about like the Bronx. Like, there's active hate groups in the Bronx and stuff, which is insane, bro. And then you got like in I think it's East Harlem. You got I don't want to mention his name right now because I want to do.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, like this, I'm just let you guys know it's a pastor, and I think in East Harlem or something. But yeah, bro, like it's just crazy how much stuff is going on around us. And I get it, like everybody has to like go about their lives and stuff like that, but bro, like nobody's talking about this. And that's what inspired me, seeing Andrew doing that, going to places where nobody's talking, like nobody's like talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's showing you stuff that's not being talked about. That's like pretty much relevant, bro. Like, it's not a thing where it's just like what he's showing you is bullshit. Like, no, like this is like shit that's going on that you like the regular average person will be like not even know about, bro.
Yeah, cause I didn't know it was active hate groups, and then you telling me that they probably right there on our front porch, and we don't even know it. They could be in the bodegas. We could be ordering honey turkey. They could be making our sandwiches, and we don't even know. They could be like, y'all hate them, like, and you be like, damn, I've been nice to you all these years, like, that's crazy, man, for real, like
I want to give another shout out. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Because not only let me correct myself. I see a lot of people doing there are people who do serious stuff on Instagram and like other social media platforms, But like the thing is I don't know, like there's something missing from it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's this great photographer called Nico. You should check him out. I'm gonna link in the description.
All right. Okay.
On Instagram, but he takes photos and stuff of like different areas of your regular average person and stuff like that. Your average businesses and he's also inspiration of mine because it was just like shit like. But he's doing it through photography, you know what I'm saying? He's like showing things like the average person, or like businesses,
yeah,
or different characters in New York City, or like different spots that people from like back in the day remember and stuff like that, what it used to be like, and that's what I'm talking about. I want to do what he's doing, but like do it with like the influence of like the way Andrew's doing his stuff.
Oh, that's cool, man.
That's what I'm trying to do. Like I want to go to like contact like different people and stuff like that. Like I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying, bro.
Bro, it's all right. Yo, Chris, let me tell you something, bro. It's all right, man. Like, it's all right, man. I hear your spirit, your ambition, man.
Word.
Trust me, man. Listen, I told you, man. Me and you got together. We always talk, and the fact that we came up with this idea for this podcast, it just shows that that you have great ideas, you have energy, and, you know, and we putting it together, and so it's all right, man. You know, all right, man.
I just wake up super stoked every day. Be like, yo, shit, I want to do this, bro.
Dude, let me tell you something. That's how I want to be, to the point where I get up and I just know, like, all right, I'm about to be productive today, and I just know that it's gonna just help me improve my future, and then I'm doing something that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? That feeling alone is like incredible. Like remember what I told you, like before, when I first did the Sweet 16 and stuff like that with my little bro, and it was the most incredible experience ever, because yo, when I first got there,
Hold on. Stop right there.
all right,
You want to talk about that story right now?
yeah,
Let's start from the beginning, bro.
all right, bet.
Story time.
Hold on, let me one. So, okay, how can I? Wow, it's a touching subject, because, you know, I love music, so, you know, it means music, basketball and stuff like that means a lot to me, but music importantly. I used to be an artist back in the day, and me and my little bro, I mean, we not really brothers, but I consider him like a little brother, because we grew up in the same neighborhood and stuff like that, and we always watched each other back. So I consider him like a brother. Yo, Terrell, shout out to you, man. Right? And Darren, shout out to you too, bro. So, I met my neighbor Harvey, and it's funny because Harvey moved in across the hall from me and stuff like that. Mind you, I was never like the type to, like, you know, push myself on other people. Right. It's funny because I guess Harvey must have seen something in me that made him want to get to know me or something like that. But in time, I got to know Harvey and stuff like that. And this is when I started rapping. The first time I like really started rapping is when I was at my grandmother's house with my bro, and because my bro, he's the rapper. He was like the one with the punchline king. Like, his favorite artist is Lloyd Banks. Yeah, Lloyd Banks. You know, the punchline Lloyd Banks. Yeah. That's where he would develop his style from. And mine was like 50. So we thought we was like the modern G unit, bro. Like
that was the perfect
bro, let me tell you, it was perfect. They used to call me Baby 50. Like that. Yeah, they used to call me Baby 50 because I used to get the tank tops and I used to put the do-rag on.
Like, you was like,
bro,
it was heavy.
Yeah, bro. 50 Cent, 50 Cent's my favorite rapper, bro. Like, 50 Cent's my favorite rapper, bro. But yeah, so he one day, I remember, forget, Jim Jones, We Fly High Ballin', right? When that came out, that song was crazy. But I had like a little piece of paper. Right. So I wrote something to it because I told Harvey, I was like, yeah, I do music. So Harvey is the type, he's a competitive. You know, he like, all right, bet, show me. All right, bet. Wrote something, spit it to him, off the rip. Called my producer, Jay. Yo, Jay, shout out to you and thanks for everything, man. Thanks for everything you did for me, bro. Called Jay. Told him like, yo, my neighbor he got some fire, him and his friend. Like, you know, you got a studio, right? And then next to like, it was on a Saturday. The next following Saturday, we wound up going to Harlem, and when they're Morningside, and we met Jay, and when I mean, it was such an incredible experience because I seen like how it is to be like in an actual studio, and it was amazing. Like, I felt like being in the studio was like my favorite place because I felt like this was a place where I could get so creative. This is a place I could really express myself because one thing I had a problem growing up is expressing myself. So I felt like through music, I can really do that. Right. So Jay gave me the opportunity, and like he was letting me listen to beats and all that, and me and my bro, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, this is how great things start. Right. Like, and I'll never forget, this is during the time the Get Light movement was out. Like, everybody, let me tell you something. If you from New York, or wherever you're from, or matter of fact, more importantly, New York. If you're from New York and you remember those times you would go through the neighborhoods and you would see like a circle. Everybody would have a circle. Everybody clapping. Yo, I don't care what nobody say. That movement was beautiful because you know what? There was no violence, and people was coming together. Even random people.
It still happens. I mean, pandemic, it don't happen no more. Right?
Nah, I mean, I'm talking about like when you would go into every hood, you would see kids, teens, adults. Like it was such a beautiful movement. Like even if you ain't know a person, and people would still allow you to get in the circle as long as you was nice.
That's kind of how it was when like a game was like going on, like in the basketball court.
Yeah.
Bro, if the game was 5, bro, you would see people like behind the fence, like standing and like watching, like shouting and stuff. I mean, it still happens. But, I mean, like before, I don't know. Like before, it was like something else. It was like,
dude, there was a song that me and my bro dropped called, and it's a funny name. It's called "Give It Get 'Em," right? And it's a regular clap, like like.
Oh yeah.
Right. Right. And and me and my bro, we did the song, and the song got like so much positivity. Like it was crazy. Like energy from the song was great. I was so negative. I was like, I'm like, nah, what I'm saying? I was, but I did it anyway. But the song got so much praise and stuff like that. And then after that, we started going to the studio more faithfully. Like we was like, yo, this is the start. We're going to do this. So we started going like every Saturday and stuff like that. And I remember the time, Chris, where my bro, he was feeling sick or something like that. He was feeling sick. He couldn't make it. So I remember I went to the studio, and I remember me and Jay was working on a solo song. And I told him, I said, yo, I'm about to do the solo track. You cool with it? You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, God, anything to make the TGE brand, better. So I did this song called I'm Blowing Up. And, yo, like...
Wait, was that the one
that I showed you the video?
Yeah.
That I had the girl, the vixens in there, and they was wearing donut coats.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro.
Yo, cause I'm a very fun person. I'm not I know when to be serious, but I'm a fun person. So like when you see my video, should I put the link? Should I put the link in the description for they can see it? Just send your video. Okay. All right, bet. So, yeah, so the first song was called I'm Blowing Up, and I will never forget, like, I got to give props to my sister father, because he's like a real good rapper. Like, he's like an old school type rapper. Right. So when I was writing it, when I was in my mother's house, because I remember I used to take beats home from my producer, and I used to doubt. Remember, you used to able to burn on the 360. Remember, it was lit. Yeah, on the 360, if you had like a CD, you could burn it and you could use it as a playlist when you play it. Yo, that feature is so underrated.
Could you do it on the PS3 too?
I don't know, but actually, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, if you had like a CD, yo, that was fire. That you could burn it on the 360 and then you could play it like end game. Like the 360 is so underrated. I'm sorry. He's like,
PlayStation had so.
Yeah, but
You said it like that, bro. You really said it.
Because you know what it is, I had both. So it was like I wasn't with the console wars, like, fanboy, But I remember I was writing, I was sitting in the living room floor, and I remember I was writing, and my sister's father gave me some hints, and he said, yo, try to make, the beginning rhyme and make the end rhyme, and try to keep doing it like that, like a pattern. So I remember I did that, and I started hearing like my flow, how everything. I'm like, oh, yeah. So the next day, I called my producer. I'm like, yo, I gotta come in the studio. Yeah, we gotta lay this down. Like, I'm not trying to wait till Saturday. Boom, boom. Came there, laid the track down, and I remember this is when I know that I love music, because it's like when I get in that booth, I feel like it's my world. I felt like
you was creating something.
Chris, it felt amazing. Like, cause I would feel nervous like on my way to the booth, but it's like once I get in there, I feel like my alter ego kicks in, and I just don't care. I just don't care what happens, and I just go straight for it. Like,
you started creating basically.
Mm-hmm.
Doing you.
Mm-hmm. So So my bro, he heard it. He was really impressed.
Right.
He was like, yo, you got flow, man. And then,
He was like, "If shit's fire."
right. And that made me feel good. That gave me a confidence booster. And I was able to do more songs with my bro and stuff like that. But what really made I would say my year. What really made my year is when my producer was like, yo, you and Terrell I want y'all to perform at my cousin's Sweet 16. Mind you this, I was so nervous because it's like I never had this much attention. Me and my bro was just like, yo, this is crazy.
Like this was like the first time you felt like you was like in the
Bro,
spotlight.
I felt like it's a feeling like no other. Like,
Yeah.
and when we got there, right, mind you this, we got there, we made sure that we had like good fashion, like, you know, like he was dressing like he had red and I had like black, and we was trying to like match our outfits and stuff like that. We got there, and I'll never forget, Chris, like we get into the I think it's the reception area or something like that, but we get there and my leg gives up on me.
Oh, damn.
Like I just like it was like I couldn't believe it. Like, so I'm like me and my bro went to the bathroom. No homo. We went to the bathroom, and I remember I was holding my leg, and I was like, yo, bro. I was like, yo, bro, my leg is not working. I'm like, yo, not now. I'm like punching my leg, like hitting it. I'm like, yo, not now, because we on in a couple of minutes, bro. Right? So we head into the reception area and stuff like that. And I'm nervous because as soon as we come in, everybody look at us. The Sweet 16 girls going crazy, like everything, like mind you, her man is there and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So I remember when my producer went to the DJ stand and was like trying to get everything set up and everything ready. And I was just talking to my bro, and I was just like, yo, I can't believe this is about to happen. Like, I ain't never thought in a million years that I'll be up here rapping at a girl's Sweet 16. And you know how big a Sweet 16 is? That's something a girl's gonna remember forever. That's her Sweet 16, bro. Me. She want me and my brother to do it. So the music hit. And it's funny because once the music hit, I felt like everything that I was feeling, like me being nervous, it vanished. And it was like weird because it was like it just went, like it left. Like everything left. And I remember I was like,
You just got in your zone.
yeah, like it's like I got into my zone. It was like, that's crazy. I ain't never had this feeling before. Like I just knew I was the man. Like,
Yeah.
I just knew I was the man. Like, Chris, like, so this
Was the man.
so Chris, so the song hitting, I'm rapping, and me and my bro killing it. He's hype man for my solo,
Right.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, that good connection.
And like I remember like just seeing the look on her face. She felt so special, and it was amazing that I was able to like deliver that. But her man was not feeling that, bro. Mine is. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen.
Like I know this story, but
Like I told Chris this story. I'm gonna tell you guys. Her man, not for nothing. Her man looks like he could be a potential NBA player. The guy was way taller than me,
word.
way more chocolate than me, and all that. Like, yeah, hold on.
I think they got it, bro.
Okay, all right. A little too sweet for the headphones.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So Chris, right? So I'm like, so how the song start, right? It starts like this. It's like, how you doing, girl? You looking fine today. And then the intro start like this. Girl, I want to take you all around the world. Rock, diamond, pearls, to me, you're my world. Girl, to me, you look so sweet. I'm in the mood for candy. Would you be my treat?
Ooh.
That's the chorus to the song.
Oh man.
Bro, her man was not with it. And mind you, everybody was clapping.
Where everybody was
Right,
vibing and stuff.
right. He was like,
just not
I
with it.
understand. I'm like, yo, bro, this is your woman's Sweet 16.
Like bro, like at least put some emotion
But
to it, bro.
then I thought about it. I'm like, I guess it's the fact that I had everybody. I guess me and my bro had everybody's attention, and
That jealous.
bro, and Yo, the energy was amazing. They were saying the lyrics. I couldn't believe it, Chris. I'm like, yo, this is happening,
Shit, I wish I did,
bro. Me and yo, Terrell, if you watch this podcast, bro, you know exactly what happened. Yo, me and Terrell after it was just like, we was starstruck, like, cause we felt like stars. Even we not even on the big stage, we not signed. We felt like stars, and they wanted us to stay. Like they was like, don't go,
Man, I can imagine you guys,
dude.
you guys put on the show, bro.
And we ain't stay, you know what I'm saying? You know, we had to get back to, the block, you know what I'm saying? We ain't stay, but it's like, now I think about it, it's like, it was such an incredible experience, man. And I would love to be able to maybe have that same experience again one day. You know what I'm saying? You know, have you ever had like a moment in your life that's like, I know you don't do music, but yeah, have you ever had like opportunity and then like get that feeling of like, yo, I can do this and this could actually happen? Have you ever had a feeling like that?
Yeah, bro. So like, oh man, fuck. I'm trying to remember how it was, bro. Man, it wasn't nothing too crazy, but the moment I got like back in high school when I got like my own like wall to post my drawings and stuff, cause I
Oh, he's nice. Art. He's nice.
I'm garbage. It's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress. Don't be downplaying yourself, bro. Don't downplay yourself, man. I don't want to hear that. Not at this table. Don't be downplaying yourself, bro.
But like, I had this whole wall for myself, bro. Like, and the fact that everybody in the school recognized, like, yo, this guy got talent, this and that. It was just like, it just gave me that feeling, like, okay, like, this is cool. This feeling is cool. Like everybody respects me. Everybody, like, I don't want to stop, man. I don't want to sound like I was being bullied in school or something.
Bro.
It wasn't, but it was just more of a thing. It was just like, everybody recognized, like, yo, you got talent, bro. Like, you could do something more with this and stuff like that. And I'm still doing it, but, you know.
Yeah.
I'm also focusing on other things right now, too.
Yo, your man he's doing his thing, man. Don't sleep on Chris, man. Your man's doing interviews. He doing this podcast with me as you speak. He also got an anime channel. Like, yo, this guy is doing, it's going, the anime channel is going to be the link in the description. Yeah, I'm calling you out. I'm putting you gotta put in, you know, if you like anime, if you
like anime,
facts, you know, I'm kind of late on the anime, you know. he said, yo, it don't matter, you be all right, stuff like that.
As long as you were enjoying yourself watching like the shows and stuff like that, I'm not bro.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you, Chris. You made me feel better.
It's like toxic people in the fucking in the anime community, but I think it's like the same type of toxicity that you see in like NBA type shit.
Dude, you know how you right. You know what's so funny? I think I told you about this. I'm not sure, but I do, like, he put up a tweet on Twitter and he was like saying how, you know, Luffy is like one of the most amazing anime characters in the anime world. And you know, me, you know, getting into anime late, thinking I know it all. I haven't read a what's it called?
Manga.
Yeah, I haven't a Magnum. I'm sorry, I get a little tongue twisted on that. Yeah, I haven't even read one yet. And my silly self going to put Sasuke up there, which is the wrong anime person to put. And he flamed me. He was like, yo, this guy reeks so bad. He was like, why would you put Sasuke up there? Like,
at the end of the day, bro.
And I see it's really toxic.
It's toxic, but like at the end of the day, bro, everybody, like, you just gotta go in with it where it's just like, yo, everybody got their own, like, everybody has things they like, things that they don't like. Fuck it, bro.
Right.
I just don't give a fuck, bro. That's how I am too. Like,
you know what it is? I'm so competitive, so it's like I wanted to like clap back. Like, what you talking about? Like, I hit you with a Jatori.
you can do that, but just make sure, like,
your facts. You have your facts in order.
Not only that, but more like just I don't know, like, I think what I'm trying to say is like try to keep it like as healthy as possible. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, don't be that one guy that's just an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to respect other people's opinions. Like, you know, like come at it were in a sense were like, no, I see what you mean, bro. Like, I definitely agree with you on this aspect, but then and then you just put on what you think and stuff like that. So that way, you guys have a healthy conversation. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people do not do that, bro. Especially when it comes to the anime community, bro.
Yeah.
They just be attacking each other like wild dogs, bro. Like it's crazy sometimes what I be seeing on Twitter.
And I want to get more into anime. Like, I really want to get into more. Like, I know y'all gonna laugh at me, but I'm on season 20 on Naruto Shippuden.
Jesus Christ.
I know, it's okay.
I don't know how you get through like all those episodes.
I got through it.
Like, the most I've seen was like 200 something, and that was Dragon Ball, dog.
I even got. It's crazy because the last Dragon Ball I watched was GT, and I haven't watched Super.
Remember that rap for GT, bro? Bro, I mean, it was okay. It was alright, bro.
No, it was cheesy. It was mad cheesy. That rap was too cheesy. I mean, I give him E for effort.
You ain't make the cut, bro.
Nah. But yo, I didn't realize, like, cause like I would see people argue with each other over Dragon Ball Super, and mine is during the time when it was airing, or I don't know if it's still airing or not.
Dragon Ball Super is fire, like, but Dragon Ball Z is like, it's like the OG. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know how like we like a lot of people nowadays be shitting on the do rappers.
Yeah.
Like, you're not like the OG niggas.
Yeah. I grew up off of Dragon Balls. Listen.
I gotta stop saying that word, bro.
He capping.
But nah, yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah.
So like, once I finish Naruto, I want to see about this JoJo thing that Chris has been talking about, because he's really. If you guys know, all the anime heads, if you guys are watching this podcast, please tell me why JoJo is so special. Because Chris could give me a whole hour worth of JoJo material and be like, yo, bro, you got to watch part 7. Yo, part 7 is official and all this and that. Yeah, you got to see how the guy takes Jesus' corpse, and Jesus' corpse got to... this is why...
Bro, basically, JoJo's is like the first game of The Last of Us, bro. That's what it is. That's kind of what it... Like, that's the level...
Wait, you mean like the video game, The Last of Us?
You know how like everybody fucks with the storyline of The Last of Us?
Right.
Like the first game, not the second one. The second one is dog shit. But
Wait, is it really... The second one is really dog shit?
Yeah, bro. Like you see what they were trying to do, but if they would have like changed the order of some things, it would have been a better game.
Damn.
It still would have reached the level of the first one, but it would have been better. But basically that's what JoJo, like, at least in my opinion, that's how JoJo is, bro. Like, that's how special it is.
You see you cheesing? Your man, like, yeah, that's
I don't know, bro. It's just like JoJo's is that anime where it's like, cause I told you about it. It was just like, it's like a legacy thing where like you start off. It's generational. My bad. It's generational. So like you get one JoJo, and then it goes on to the next family member in the next generation, and like it makes you appreciate like every moment you have with each character, with each main character too, and the side characters, everything. Because the following part you might not see them again, bro. Because time passes. Like it teaches you, like as crazy and bizarre as it is, because it is fucking crazy. But like if you really dive into like the themes of JoJo's, bro, that shit, the way it talks about like not everything lasts. Like that's the theme. That's deep. It's like not everything lasts, bro. Like everything keeps going and stuff like that. And sometimes you just gotta live with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's harsh.
Yeah.
That's mad harsh. That's really harsh.
Yeah, because you won't, like, don't get me wrong, you won't see that theme like present as you're watching, because a lot of crazy shit is going on, a lot of like bizarre shit, because it's in the name.
Yeah.
Is going on, but like if you really think about it, if you really like look at JoJo's from like a bird's eye point of view, you're gonna be like, oh shit. This is what's really going on, and the fact that like time is a factor in the entire series, bro.
Yeah.
At least up to part 6, it's just amazing to me, bro.
Is JoJo still? They still making more?
Oh yeah, bro. JoJo's is like one of the OGs, bro.
Your man said, he said, oh yeah, bro.
JoJo's a classic, bro. We talking about that shit's been around for 30 years, though.
Oh damn,
bro. That shit's still relevant today, bro.
That shit older than me, damn.
Bro, it's crazy to me to see how like the lasting, but like how long this shit lasts, bro. The lasting potential it had, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy though. Like if you go to Japan, bro.
Do a lot of people know about it?
I mean, here
is it a big fan base?
It's starting to. It's like here, everybody's starting to like really get into it and stuff like that. But if you were to like go to Japan, bro, like you see how like Dragon Ball is like over here is like the crazy shit. If you go to Japan where that shit is actually like made and shit,
yeah.
Like Dragon Ball is relevant, but if you talk to anybody about JoJo's, bro, everybody in Japan knows JoJo's, bro. Whether it be from the memes, whether it be from like the actual show or reading the manga, like, the toys, bro. Like that shit is like fucking Jesus Christ over there.
So they need to drop a video game for it, man. The way you.
They have.
Oh, he said that.
Bro. They have a PS2 game. They have, I think it's a Sega Genesis game from back in the day. They have one that came out on the PS3.
Yeah.
And the most recent one that came out for PS4, but that was type shitty though. I'm gonna hold you. It's like the best one that I've seen was the one on PS3. It had like that Mortal Kombat feel to it. Where it was like, side to side, point of view type shit.
Yeah.
And you just fighting and stuff with the characters. Yeah, it was like that.
Oh, that sound fire. I might have to look that up. Yeah. The last game that I played that was like similar, I think to anime. I think it was, and y'all gonna laugh at me. I think it was.
It was what?
It was Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi too. Yo, Kareem, I'm talking to you. Kareem, my friend Kareem, he couldn't wait to whoop your ass in that. He was.
That shit's so fire, dog. Especially when like that clash attacks, and you're just like, oh my god, bro. That shit was fire.
That's a classic. Tenkaichi too. That's a classic. I always sucked when it came to Dragon Ball Z type games though. I always sucked because it's like I feel like
you wasn't like really
I wasn't like I realized certain games like for instance like Marvel vs. Capcom, stuff like that. Games that I feel like you got to put time into, like to learn, to practice, to come because like.
I see what you mean.
The only fighting game I would say that.
It's Mortal Kombat.
Nah, don't come on, don't disrespect me like that. It's just,
that's what I'm saying, like,
it's not just Mortal Kombat. I mean, the only okay.
Go ahead, bro.
Tekken 6, Tekken 7, Tekken Tag 2, and Tekken 3.
Tekken 5 was fire too, bro.
You like the Tekken 5?
I like Tekken. I mean, maybe it's just because I was a little kid, so like, so I like almost like everything I used to get.
My top. Okay, it was my top fighting games will be Tekken 3. Because Tekken 3 it was like that was my introduction to the Tekken series. Mm-hmm. Tekken 3. And my friend Terrell, his yo, you know why I'm laughing, bro. But one of his favorite characters is Yoshimitsu.
Oh,
And Yoshimitsu used to make these sounds like woo. And my friend used to always every time I'm like we could be doing anything and he'd be like I'm like stop doing that. Yeah, I'm like stop doing that, bro.
Like you just like so into the game,
bro. When he used to come to my crib, we would play 2K. He'd make sure he'd be like and I just be like stop doing that. Stop doing that, bro. For real.
Imagine like you just like playing like doing a skit like where
you're like
playing a game. Someone just opens the door and does that sound. You be like, what you doing, bro?
You be like, yo, can I order a pepperoni pizza? That's gonna cost you.
Bro, hella awkward doing like looking at the wall when I did that.
I know. I thought something.
Look at me like.
I thought something was on the wall. I'm not gonna lie. Even remember the previous episode when you looked, it was like.
Yeah, there was like a sound.
Yeah, mom like, listen, I'm like, I'm about to beat up out. Word up. But yeah, those are like the fighting games I would say I really practice on the most. It was Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Marvel vs. Capcom, and Def Jam Fight for New York. And I played rest. I used to those like the games, the fighting games that I really like practice on really the most. But like everything else, I was like casual, average, and stuff like that. I used to hate getting my ass whooped. I'm a sore loser. I do not like getting my ass whooped.
You like Trump?
Nah, I'm not like Trump. You ain't getting in my house. The way.
Nah, but like to finish off the episode. Like, what's been your craziest experience in life?
Ooh.
Could be sexual.
Nah.
Am I? Be a little careful with the details,
All right. Nah, it depends. How far are you letting me go with this? Are you letting me go real far with this? Can I mention? Should I mention something like some? Or should I just keep it real, like leveled for now? Because I could tell you crazy experience.
Instead of saying pussy, just say vagina.
All right, we gonna say the V. We're gonna say the V word. We don't want to get fined or we don't.
But not official,
Yeah. All right. So there crazy experience. Well, I was okay, whatever. So crazy experience. So one time, right? I remember me and my aunt, like when my aunt used to live with me. And guys, we're like close to the same age, so it was cool. So me and my aunt used to live together, and I remember like my mom would go out and stuff like that. And this is when like the whole block was like together, like everybody knew each other and stuff like that. It was like everybody was looking forward to seeing one another. So this is like kind of like fake. The whole block knew each other, and I remember that we broke night for a month straight. I swear to God, in the summertime, we broke night for a month straight. And we was outside. We won't go to bed until like the sun, like when and we would go in the crib, shower and all that, eat, go to bed, wake up and do the thing again. We'd be like, yo.
So this is okay. So this was the program. So y'all used to stay out all night.
Right.
Just like fucking around and shit.
Right. We just kids, just being kids, like.
Get home, fucking eat, shower, do all that shit. Sleep till like probably like 12, right?
Yeah.
And then go back outside to the next
Chris, let me tell you, it was to the point that we had these cops, right, that would come around the same time, and they be like, "This is like the fourth time I seen you kids out here tonight," and stuff like that. And also, people, just for nobody don't get it twisted, we was in our teens. Nobody was like like a toddler running around in the street. Nobody was a baby. Nobody was 10. We was up there. We were between 15, 16, 17. So all right, so that's usually the time when all the mistakes happen. Yeah. So we was out there, and it was really fun, man, because it was like you ain't know what was gonna happen. It was like always something new, exciting. It was like whether somebody was like meeting somebody new or talking to someone, or we was like playing manhunt, like, or we were just always just chilling, like. And I remember, like, I couldn't believe it when I realized that we broke night for a month straight. That joint was crazy. Like, when I mean, like, we would go to, like it would be, like, 6 in the morning. We out there chilling, sitting. Minus, we sitting on people's cars. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to see kids like that, bro.
Sitting on the car, chilling, just.
I continue. I'll pick it back up.
All right. So we used to chill on the car. Every time we had a little money, we would go get some food. It was just all chilling, and it was just like every time the sun would come up, we would just go back in the crib, you know what I'm saying, and then sleep, and then wake up like when it's night, like, and that's how the cycle was. And I had to break that, but we had to break it. My mom didn't notice. My mom was like, "Yo,
was she working?"
No, she was working, but it was like. She not only that she was sleeping, but my mom trusted me, to hold it down, and I did hold it down and stuff like that, you know. And my mom went out, you know what I'm saying, to enjoy herself, you know, live her life, you know what I'm saying. And then, but she caught on because it was she caught on. She was just like, oh, I see that y'all, I seen y'all outside the other day, so she was like, "Oh, so y'all been breaking that? Y'all haven't been going inside, huh?" And I was just like, "Mom, what you talking about?" She was like, "I'm not stupid."
Now, when your mom tells,
oh damn.
when your mom tell you that, bro, or like when she know, bro. You just don't way around it, bro.
Yeah,
that ass whooping.
Bro. If you think that your mom don't know, oh, she knows.
She just not gonna tell you.
And it's weird because, like, our moms like be having this connection towards us where they just know something's not right. They could be somewhere anywhere in the world, but they could know when, like, yo, okay, something's not right. They can't like tell you exactly, but they're head straight, like, okay, let me see what's going on, and stuff like that. And that journey was crazy.
No, but like to piggyback on what you said earlier about, like, you know, you guys being outside with my cars and shit. So I used to live in the projects in Webster. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Projects in Webster. Projects in Webster.
There's like a church.
Oh, you lived over there?
I lived over there, bro. That block was hot. Bro.
Ain't that neighborhood bad?
Yeah.
That's a bad neighborhood, right?
It was right next to Wash, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a bad.
Like, all you needed to do to get to Wash was literally cross the.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you telling me you from City Twin Park Towers?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about, right?
All those projects all together, right?
Yeah, but it's not. It don't look like an actual project. It look like, okay, it's a project. Okay.
Yeah, but hold on, bro.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I think I know what you're talking about, right? They're all like they like have 21 floors and shit. They like hella high.
You from there?
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Well, you used to hang around there, bro?
I know the area.
Oh, I thought.
But I know that area is bad though. That's a bad that.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, that's a bad area.
I was literally, one time I was coming home, you know, some guy just came out of nowhere and just like gunfire, you know, at 2 kids right in front of me when I was like in 10th grade. I said 10th grade. In 5th grade, I had to like drop down to the ground. I was like, oh shit, what's going on?
Yo, he wasn't scared. He was like, oh shit, what's going on?
Bro, it's crazy because, like, bro, like, I just seen like something like you know, because the thing is, it wasn't even like a black like gun. It was grayish, you know, like that grayish color guns, and it was like you could see the shine on it.
It probably was a 4.5.
Okay. Yeah, he was just like he was just had it in his hand. He was just like, and I looked at the position of his hand. I was like, oh shit, like, oh shit.
Yo, I don't know why you ain't take off, bro. I would have went back in the crib, bro.
Nah, I was coming from school. Bro. I hid under a car. Bro.
Yo, shout out to that car, yo.
I was like hella small and like skinny.
Damn, well, how small were you though?
I was like a 5'4", 5'5". Back in middle school when I was like 10. Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty.
Short,
That's pretty small.
it was like until like
Paquito,
like probably like 9th grade, 10th grade when I really started like growing like bigger.
Damn.
Well, I started bigger, taller.
Did you tell your mom?
What?
Did you tell your mom?
I told my mom, I'm like, yo, mom, I saw someone like shoot a gun.
And what she said after that?
She just hit me with the Spanish, like, oh my god. you know how Spanish moms are. Like the whole Spanish shit.
Oh shit.
At first she was like, listen, you gotta go all the way around to get to school. But after a while, she was like,
let me ask you, what did you do like the next day? How did you go to school the next day? Like
I told you, bro, I had to go like all the way around, bro, just to get to my school. I had to walk from 171 all the way to 169, then go up.
That's B.
Just to get to school, bro.
That's B.
She just wanted to wait until like everything like there was no other like crazy shit going on there.
So did any cops they ask you a question?
I don't know. Like,
all right.
Yeah.
Why am I asking? You was like what, 9 or 15?
I was 10, bro.
You was 10. Why am I asking you? Like you gonna remember getting questioned by the cops?
I didn't get questioned by the cops, bro. Like no cop like came up to me or anything. Like it was just a thing. Like it happened. I was fucking scared, and I just went home, and nothing else happened after that. Like they just told me, like my mom just told me just go around. In the meantime for a couple of months or some shit like that. Until like everything was like good and dandy and stuff.
All right.
That was crazy. I still can't believe I lived there, bro. Like, cause there was so much shit going on there, bro. Like I knew a couple of kids like it was wild, bro. Like I remember there was this kid back in middle school, and I remember there was some shit happened with some other kid, bro. And I remember walking home, and I see this kid, right? He was like way shorter than me, and I see him go like to a rock, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? And then I see him pull out like a knife, bro. I'm like, oh shit! But it wasn't to me. But I knew he had beef with somebody else, so I was like, oh shit, he about to, stab somebody. But I didn't get into it, I was like, fuck it, whatever happens. It got nothing to do with me, bro. Let me just go home, bro. Let me mind my business.
What happened? Did you?
I think he got expelled, bro.
Damn, that's
crazy.
crazy.
He didn't get to stab anybody, but
yeah.
I think it was just a thing where like other kids knew already that he had that shit there, cause he like hella young and stuff. We was loud about everything. So then they just like told, and then security. Cause I remember my school had like security guards and shit like that. So they like fucking. I mean, every school has security guards.
Yeah.
But they came. Yeah, they came. They took that shit away from him.
And then that was it.
And that was it. Yeah, they called it a day.
Oh, that's crazy.
But back to like the other shit. Like I remember living in those projects. So I used to live in the 16th floor. Yeah.
That's mad deep.
That's mad high, bro.
That's mad deep, bro.
And then I remember every night in the summertime. And this was like every summer to like 2014. And I remember I remember the summer of 2013 when Fast 6 came out. You remember that summer when Fast 6 came out? Everybody was on that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember, there was like loads of fucking cars. Everybody was partying and shit like that. And like you will see this every night, bro. Like every night, right next to the fucking Metro North, bro. So they would be partying. It would be like a whole thing. You know how like what's that shit that be happening in the fucking summer? What's that event where everybody comes together? Like it's like a whole car meet.
Car meet
that happens here.
In the Bronx?
Yeah, like in the Bronx. Yeah. I forgot what it's called, bro.
Oh, it's like cars.
Yeah, I forgot. It's like some big ass event. Like everybody's there. Like all like good people.
If you guys know, please put in the comment section because I have no idea.
Bro, you don't know, bro?
No, bro.
I forgot the name of it, bro. But it's like this big ass event. Like it's like hood people all together. I don't know how to say it.
You're gonna say it all together.
I want to say it the other way, but I don't want to sound, Alright, let's be straight, bro. Hood niggas all together, in like one spot, bro. And everybody's just partying and shit, bro. Like wow. That shit happened again this summer during the pandemic, bro.
Oh, it happened. Really? They was able to do that? Nah, that's crazy.
Like a lot of people went there, bro. Even people that I know, bro. Like they went there and shit. And I was like, oh shit, bro. But it was something like that. It was some crazy shit like that, bro.
So tell me, Chris, how would you like to finish this? What would you like to say to the people at home that's watching this right now?
Subscribe.
Hey.
Subscribe. If you liked it, subscribe. You would like and subscribe. And thank you for watching the video. If you ain't like it, you ain't like it.
He said you ain't like it. You ain't like it. Also, thank you guys for your support. Like this idea me and Chris is doing is awesome. Like I'm enjoying the experience so far.
Guess.
Yes.
Not right now, but we'll
just be patient with the guys, and with your support, God willing, that we will be able to get to that point where we can have guests and stuff like that.
And hopefully we just get better, because I'm not gonna lie. I know we're not like right now. We're not up there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's just
we'll get there.
They gonna respect the grind though. They gonna respect the hustle.
Yeah, we're gonna try our best every week to like be better than the last week. You know what I'm saying?
All right, everybody. Episode 2 wrap.
I don't know what the fuck I do. I don't like that. Nah. Peace.